What's up, YouTube? Sellout Scott back with another one. I apologize for not uploading on Friday. If you saw a Life on My Line video, you saw it. But, enough about that. Today we're going to be acting to chapter drafts of, you know, the manga chapter 101. And hopefully it's Super Perfect Cell. Super Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell Max. Probably won't be Black Frieza till chapter 206. You know, might not be my other theory till chapter 1193. I don't know. But, let's get into it. Not going to waste too much time. And I don't know how much of this I'm going to watch because this is over an hour. So I'm just letting y'all know that now. And punching the piss out of him. Oh my God. Okay, clearly I had to skip to. Okay, let me skip to where you start talking.
Chat if my audio's
What
coming
did I
because I have
miss?
I will not want people
Okay,
to go ahead and
well, all right.
alrighty y'all, I ain't gonna waste any time. I do want people to go ahead and file in for the stream here. This will not be a long stream. I will not be taking up a lot of your time. First of all, let me know
I
if you
don't
can
know,
hear me
bro.
okay
An
because I have
hour? Hour? Well, I guess for streaming, I don't know. Why am I arguing with the dude? Oh, God, bro. I might cut this part off sense.
haven't done any real testing or anything. Let me know in the
Why
chat
was
if
I trying
my
to?
audio is coming out okay. We're gonna
That is retarded. Why am I trying to argue with somebody who recorded a video that is can't hear me? That's stupid. I don't know why I'm doing that.
go over Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 101, like the name of the channels. We're gonna go through all that today, the drafts, and we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna cut a little rant for you guys to entertain you guys um, today. So
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
what we're doing. Does my audio sound okay?
Try to
The
skip to
sound
the
is great. Okay, good. So we got a besides just the Dragon Ball Super Chapter 101,
Hmm.
but I'll talk more about that in the future. I thought about playing all the fighters with you guys, the story mode, because I never played the entire story. And so
Okay, bro. You know we here
but I
for.
want to see this. We are halfway through watching Dragon Ball. We're about to hit the second half with the endings. We're going to be
God,
review of the
die.
entire series. So that's kind of what I've been doing for fun. I do those streams
All right, let
really
me go
more so
before this.
101. He If we're gonna get another fucking year of this bullshit till Daima, bro, you can take the fucking Dragon Ball Super manga, you can fucking roll it up into a ball and
I
wipe
already know
your
what you're gonna
ass with
say.
it when you have
Yeah.
diarrhea. Because I'm so done with this. But we're gonna talk more about
How do y'all feel about like the continuation of the dragged out? Well, no, it kind of is dragged out. The superhero arc. Do y'all like it? Does it not bother you, or do you just hate it? Like a decent amount of Dragon Ball fans. Me, um, it wasn't bad. I like the prequel arc with Goten and Trunks. They don't get that much attention, and if they do get attention, it's Gotenks or 89% Trunks. So the prequel arc was fine. Replaying the movie, okay, did you have to drag that out? But I mean, it's whatever, man. If this lasts for another year, or if they stretch it out till Daima, wouldn't be surprised. But we'll just see. I don't know. Hey, I like Dragon Ball, so it don't bother me too much. I don't think I've been bothered by anything recently that they've done. Or what in Dragon Ball bothers me? Oh yeah. I could think of a couple things, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into this.
it because there are good things. There is good about this. It's not gonna be a complete one-sided rant. There is some good stuff here. So let's go ahead and discuss the drafts for chapter 101. Now, these
Okay.
are
Something
translations
I
from
can't
Herms.
understand.
He is still our best interpreter, without question. He's the best. Uh, Most knowledge of Japanese
Oh man.
of anybody outside of somebody who's Japanese that I know. Understand what I'm saying? So let's get to it here. He says the roughs are out for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 101. Carmine and number 15. Number 15 as in the RR Mook, not an android. So 15 is the guy who looked like John Cena with the trucker hat from Superhero. This is not Android number 15. Right? I thought it was when I first read it. I was like, oh shit, are they going to reboot 15? Like, I thought legit, guys, they were going to reboot Android 13, 14.
Calling a dude number 15, like, I'm not gonna, what, why can't, I don't know, bro. I don't even know. Never mind. It was a great idea for them to call a character number 15, knowing that they have androids in the show and already Android 15. It was a great idea.
And 15, like from the Dragon Ball Z movie, do what they did with Broly, have them be rewritten for the current Super era, right? I would have rather had that than this. And I'm not even a big fan of that movie. That movie's okay, but it ain't the best Dragon Ball Z movie. I would have rather had that than what we're getting. So it says here, Carmine returns from Magenta's rather low-key funeral. They kept it as small to avoid police attention. So the RR is done for, right? So again, this first thing I want to say, guys, before I go into my rant, is I really have no problem with the aftermath story. Like, heaven forbid, we all wanted the aftermath of Broly. And I don't mean Broly smashing freaking Chilai like you know he did. I mean Broly training with Goku, how he wound up on Beerus' planet. I've been talking about this for like a year now.
Oh
We didn't
yeah,
get that.
they
I'm
didn't show us that.
okay with like the aftermath.
They did not show us that. They just had Broly watching Goku and Vegeta fight on the planet. They showed us zero of that. So that's something I want to see too, actually.
Story.
Another thing I want to see, even though it's not Dragon Ball Super related, how the hell did future Gohan survive being, how did he survive 13 years with the androids by himself, knowing Trunks was basically a baby? How did he survive them 13 years? Now I know they was playing with him, but like still, I don't know. I want to see like history of future Gohan special, like they have with future Trunks, and just in the special off on, you know, basically the first time Gohan and Trunks go up to fight the androids and just end the special right there or something. Like a small cut in from the last movie, but just different scenes with Gohan's perfect. I'm about to end this video if I can't pronounce words right. But with different scenes on Gohan's perspectives. I would damn near say it's ironic that I'm skipping his rants and saying mine, but it's my video and nobody's watching anyway, so it really don't matter at the end of the day if I'm being real.
Story, and if they're gonna do the aftermath story, and if they keep it, within a couple of chapters, I'm fine with it. But I swear to God, in heaven, on all that is holy,
Dude said
if they
in
give
heaven.
us another 8 months of this fucking Trunks Saiyaman X1 bullshit,
No, it's not
which
that
I
bad to
want to
me.
say something. I know some of you like this. If you like this, that's fine. Because I actually like the great Saiyaman stuff from Dragon Ball Z. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of comedy here and there and some fun and some adventure. I have nothing against that. But my God, did we sit through a year of them retelling a fucking movie that we all saw, many of us for free, and end
Yeah.
up back here again
No, I
with the
paid for
trunk
mine,
shit?
but same. Yeah,
Let's
still.
keep going. Before I do my rant, let's keep going. I don't want another 8 months of this, bro. I want this to be over like by next month so we can actually get some new story. Unless they're going to give us some badass new androids to fight Gohan and company or to fight Goten and Trunks at least, I would at least be fine with that. The Gamma models, have already been done. Alpha, Beta, we have Delta. They can do Delta. Cell
Okay, that
Max
is
has
a good
been defeated
idea.
by Gohan last month. That's over.
That's
I
okay.
do
That's a good idea. Would you guys rather what he just said, like Gamma, well, what do you say, Charlie Delta, whatever? But then again, I guess if Dr. Hito had created them as models that he didn't intend on using and they come out evil, that could make sense too. So that sounds a little less cliche than, Perfect Cell Max. It does sound less cliche. Maybe I would rather that. I probably would rather that. And then they fuse into a whole other android. That would be nice. Like kind of like Android 13. Well, no, not like Android 13. He had fucking respirators going to his ears. And they do like, you know what I'm saying, bro. I'm sorry, I have a speech impediment. I don't know where it developed from. I just have it now. Since I started YouTube, I gained it. I don't know why, but whatever.
Not want. I don't care about Carmine. I can't speak for you guys in the chat or you guys watching this. I don't give a damn about
I don't
Carmine,
care about
bro.
him at all.
He was almost like a joke character in a way. She got knocked out by a freaking 3-year-old. He got knocked out by a 3-year-old, right? So it says here, number 15, the Rubber Goon who tags along with Piccolo to pick up Pan. And I think he's maybe Carmine's driver in this scene, but the roughs are, well, rough. Anyways, number 15, as an Android 15 is written 15, not 15. See, that's number 15, not artificial humans 15. Now, I want to show you guys, these drafts were apparently really sloppy, right?
Oh yeah, I
Now,
see.
Toyotaro himself said, this is
Well,
why
it's
I
a
make fun
draft
of
though.
Toyotaro,
It's a draft, so it don't
because
matter.
he said, according to what Herms translated, he said that, sorry the roughs look so rough, but I was on vacation. Let me tell you why that angers me. Because Mr. Akira Toriyama Sensei was writing Dragon Ball from 1984 to
Hmm.
1995.
And
That's
that's real.
11 years, right?
And that's
Almost
real.
11 years total, right? He didn't take no vacation. And he
Mm,
was writing weekly chapters. He
mm,
had to come up with the story and the art every single week. You know how hard that
mm.
is? You know that if you're an author and you write novels, sometimes
He
you'll
did that
write
by his feet.
five
Pause it.
chapters.
Pause it. Pause. He did that by his fucking self. I don't know if he did it by himself, but yeah, Akira Toriyama, I wouldn't even exist if he Dragon Ball. Don't take that literally, but yeah.
In a day.
You know.
But then the next 5 chapters don't come to you
I'm not gonna
until
lie,
like
I'm ready.
right
He is
for
kind
get
of
breaks. I think
yapping a little bit. I'm trying to see like the next what's his name? Okay, cool. Let me go back a little bit. I want to hear him talk a little bit, but I don't want his video to be an hour and then my 3 hours and 15 minutes. So let me just,
let's keep going though. After all, they lost their base and most of their soldiers, but Carmine says
probably
they
gonna
still got
rewatch
some
it
funds left. So
by
Red Ribbon still
myself,
has funds left.
but I want to watch this first
Even so, he doesn't plan on reviving the Red Ribbon as long as Piccolo and
to give a
Gohan are
video.
around. They beat Cell Max.
What
Now
the
it
hell am I
seems to be
talking
an
about?
accident or something up ahead. But actually, it's Trunks as Sandman X1 stopping the bank robbery and maybe
Okay.
Goten 2 again. Roughs are rough, and that's it for now. So, yeah, these roughs are really, they look like chicken scratch. But that's okay, because the finalized version will be fine, right? So it looks like they are stopped by Trunks and Goten. Now, before I go into my rant, I want to say that if this chapter ends with Trunks and Goten arresting Carmine and 15 and the Red Ribbon gets shut down permanently, great. Great. I'm fine with that. But I swear on God and Jesus and everything, if this shit continues, if we get another year of this, bro, I don't know if I'll ever forgive Toyotaro. Even if he comes back with
Damn.
heat with Black Frieza. Because, dude, he is dragging all of us.
I'm not gonna lie. If you drag a manga out for 2 years, that is a little bit crazy. 1 year, sure, but how long your vacation gotta be? For what is he on a? Is he going all across the world 3 times over? I don't know. But to drag out a manga for 2 years would be insane. So hopefully it does happen how Geekdom says, maybe another chapter over or something like that. But then the next 3 chapters, I can understand if you want to clear this up. Looking at it from that point of view, yeah, he is dragging the hell out that shit. Now that I think about it.
Away from.
But in all fairness, like when I watch or read the manga or whatever, um, What's this dude? Oh yeah, Unreal Gaming. When I watch him, I purposely skipped over that part because what's the point of me rewatching the same thing redrawn with still panels? Makes no sense. So I guess it's not as aggravating to me because I skipped over that part when I watch it, and I only just watched the stuff I didn't see. So, and that's why I watched the prequel arc or even knew what happened in it. Then the second they started talking about you know, Cell Max, just stop watching it.
From
That was
a
good to
new
me.
story. Now, listen, when I say a new story, I'm not saying I want Black Frieza, even though I do. I'm not saying I want Sadala, even though I do. Give me something. I don't want another 5 chapters of Trunks in high school with that awkward ass my joke that whether you think it's appropriate or not, everyone has their own opinion on this. Doesn't matter to me. It's boring. It's boring, right? I like slice of life if it's funny and if it has character growth. And while Trunks, well, really Goten grew a lot more in these, it wasn't that different. Now, if they do slice of life to set up something bigger later, great. We need the teaser now. We need to know from Toyotaro that something is coming. Because right now, we heard 2 interviews from him on the official Dragon Ball site. He said nothing about the next arc. He obviously doesn't know
Mm,
what he wants to do yet, or Toriyama. Maybe Toriyama's too caught up with Daima. Remember, he is involved
that
in
makes
Daima
sense.
reading
That makes
scripts. Maybe
sense.
that's what's going on. But if this is going to be the year of the dragon, 2024 is actually the year of the dragon on the Chinese calendar.
Mm.
We're going to get a new Dragon Ball anime, Daima, brand new story, never before told. We're going to get a new sequel to Budokai Tenkaichi called Sparking Zero, which is the
Mm.
most hype news we've gotten in a long time. We're going to get Kakarot DLC 6, which I
Mm.
believe, remember what I'm saying, I don't know this, but I believe DLC 6 is End of Z. So we're going to have the End of Z. If Kakarot DLC is the End of Z, can we please have the End of Z in the manga finally? Can we please get there?
They
Or
never
if you
did
don't want
that?
to do that, give us something new. If it's a Gohan story, a Piccolo story, give us something new. It is mind boggling to me that it's almost like, and I've said this before when I'm defending Daima, the Japanese don't give a fuck about our opinions. I'm sorry to
Right?
break it.
So I'm actually gonna end the video right here. I'm gonna probably have to watch the rest of this, off screen on my own time because I just wanted to see like the they came up with for the rough draft. But my prediction, I'll just say, hmm, I'm just gonna stick with the perfect cell max prediction. I'm gonna stick with that one. Funny enough, that's actually my most recent video under this one. So if you want to go watch that one, actually no, it's 2 videos down from this one. If you want to go watch that one, you can. And it's pretty much it. If you like the video, then like the video, even though it's more than likely trash. Subscribe if you want, no pressure. And I'll see y'all sellouts on the next one.